How we doing, guys? Anyways, went through a few tins of H&N slugs, like 4, going on my 5th, and testing that barrel tension and also that new FX barrel clamp that they make. Anyways, tried the tensioner for a couple days and seeing it's cool out here, put some heat inside here, and unfortunately it changed the barrel, and I changed the tension on it, brought it back to where it was. As soon as it cooled off, it changed again. That was enough for me, so I took the barrel tension away, left the clamp. So then I retuned for the clamp, and then the O-ring went sour in the regulator right here. It ends up weeping out of this hole here. And so what was happening, as the bottle pressure was dropping, the feet per second was picking up, and in between the string you'd be shooting, say, 930, 935, somewhere in there, and all of a sudden it would go to 950, or it would go to 900. And come to find out, it was the main body O-ring right here, that's in here. So you gotta take the regulator out and then go in there gently with a nylon pick to poke that O-ring and replace it. So we're back again with that. Now it's straightened out. Yeah, that clamp, for some reason, it just, the only thing I can figure out is like what Matt Dubb was talking about, was the noid is basically the pulse that comes down the barrel that causes the barrel to whip. So by stiffening the barrel and also clamping it here, you're changing the noid, which is the pulse signal coming down the barrel. And to me, that all seems relevant, because what happened was, when I took the stock one off and I put the clamp on, it raised my point of impact about 1/4 of an inch, no big deal. But what I did find is that it opened up the point of impact. I thought that was kind of strange, so then I had to go into the 940s. I had to retune, and then the group closed up again. So then I went to my 950 tune, and that was no longer any good. I had to go to 970s for it to tighten up. So then I took the clamp back off. Point of impact dropped back down to where it was. Back to the 930s, back to the 950s on the tune. So the only thing left I have out of that whole thing is this cone off the sniper, which I like. And I left, as you can see, 8mm worth of space here. Just a little bit. But the reason why I like this is it's got a support O-ring here and one here. So it supports the barrel inside on 2 O-rings. Other than that, it didn't work for me on a 600mm. It may work on a 700mm. Or it may work on a 22 or a 30 caliber. But as far as my gun, it didn't like it. And this is basically my mid-range pesting gun. Alright guys, have a good one. Okay, here we go. No barrel clamp, stock, 34 grain H&Ns. Just getting a final tune on it. 930s to low 940s is what I'm looking for. We're at 25 yards.
930.
Now you can turn the valve just a little bit.
954.
Woo! There we go. Guess didn't like that valve up a little bit, huh? A little bit, went right to the 950s.
934.
Shooting these H&N 34 grains at 950 to 955. We're going to do 10 shots and see how it does. Let's go right here. We're at 25 yards. Anyways, coming out to the target, and I want to show you a comparison. Here we go. Okay, now this is with the stock barrel support with no tension. This up here, this is with a tensioned barrel. Okay, come up here, this is with just the clamp. It's a little better. As you can see, it's still spreading out. That was a good one. I think that was in the 990s. And same with that one there, but as you can see, it's still cutting across. Compared to that, it is unbelievable. You know, his, I think 6 shots, I think that was, I don't know, 10 or 12. There was another 6 here. And I think that was, I don't know, 3 or 4 there. But I'll take that any day. Alright guys, that's it. It's getting dark, time to go eat.